your enemies. May the Lord deliver you from the hands of your enemies. May the face of the Lord shine upon you, our chief principal. May the Lord work in you, and may the Lord uphold you with his righteous hand. May you live a prosperous life to save and to serve humanity. You are walking home as an hero for us. May the Lord bless you. We don't have many to say, but for this far that you have brought us, and the far that you have provided a conducive environment for the students and the teachers to work in, may the Lord bless you and work in you tirelessly to save others too. May the Lord bless you.
Now we move to our church elder, Mr. Nduto, who is the colleague with our chief principal, who is our church leader, church elder.
Happy Sabbath. Happy day. A time has come that we have to bid him farewell. However, if it will have been possible, we will have extended it for some time. If there is a teacher who has seriously benefited from him, I'm the one. So Mr. Mpole benefited, but not as I. When I came here 2016 for teaching practice, I did my teaching practice, went back to clear my 4th year. Then I came 2017, term 2, talked to him and he said, Mwalimu, as for now we have many teachers on practice, write a letter, when we have chance we'll invite you. That term, all the teaching practice teachers went. I did not again inform him, but he informed Mr. Nsando, please call Mr. Nduto. By the time I was being invited, we had a teacher who was teaching maths, physics, who also went, who was on board. That is Mr. Jackson Nyakundi. So if they were to replace him with the maths, physics teacher. However, I wonder why they decided to replace him with the maths business teacher. And that's how I was called. We were 3 teachers who had sent letters. I was informed to come and teach, not to come and do an interview. So I did the BOM work for some time as I was waiting to graduate, which according to Matiang's rule, by then you are not to be a teacher, a classroom teacher without a TSC number. So from that, the whole of that term, I worked without a TSC number. Term 2, we were still waiting for certificates from the university to be ready. Term 1, 2018, I also worked without a TSC number. It was ready by end of term 1. When I applied for TSC, I had to wait for another 2 months. That is in the month of June 2018. 2018, August, I talked to him. I had been invited to be a guest speaker at one of the schools in Sugoi, Eldoret. Having shared with him, he accepted, signed, gave me a go-ahead. I went for that mission. It was a camp meeting from one of the schools. So while I was doing a sermon on Friday, I made a call. Immediately after the end of that sermon, we prayed with those who had accepted to be baptized. 5 minutes after the prayer, I got a message, congratulations Mwalimu, from one of the teachers. He did not tell me what is going on. Next, congratulations from Pastor. That was Pastor Nathan Londiba. Congratulations Mwalimu, you have been given a form to fill for TSC. Next, I have one of my in-law who was in that meeting, also sent me a message, congratulations Mwalimu. Then I confirmed that it is true. It is, if it is a message from different people, I've gotten a job, a TSC job, 2 months after getting my TSC number. So he used to tell me, Mwalimu, have you gotten the TSC number? Not yet. When it was ready, it took only 2 months, and then I got a form. So for that, Mwalimu, I did not pay anything, but it was out of God's hand that I can say that I benefited. God bless you so much. By then, we also had Madam Winnie, who had served here for BOM for 3 years, while I had only served for few months, not even a year. But God saw it fit that through him, I will obtain that chance. So I'm one of the teachers who benefited so much. Then, immediately the TSC sent a letter so that I begin a report to work. That is September 3rd. He also gave another internal memo that I was appointed as a boarding master, assistant boarding master, to work with Mr. Kombo and Madam Susan and Mr. Onsando by then. Then, from there, I was also appointed to serve at the church. Tulikuwa tunasaidiana Mr. Kombo, but Mr. Kombo was almost retiring. So as he was almost having his exit, he began telling me so that I can pick over him. Once he left, he handed over the key to the church to me, that this is the gift that I can give you. So I can say that out of all the teachers in this school, I have benefited much from him as an individual. Now, secondly, as a church, we highly appreciate Mwalimu for the work that he has done. When I came, we never had these funds, and it used to be hot. Then we were sharing with Pastor Ndiba and Mr. Kombo. Then, what if we talk to Mwalimu to help us so that at least we make the environment become conducive? Pastor Ndiba went and shared with the Mwalimu, and out of that, mgeni aje, mwenyeji, there was a function that was to be officiated by the CJ, by then David Maraga. That enabled us to have the funds through him, so we are also appreciated for that. When our PA system went off, we asked Mwalimu that instead of repairing this PA system every now and then, why don't you allow us do a mini funds drive so that we buy another one? Actually, you people contributed, and up to now we have a new PA system. We again shared with him about the camera. However, it was late, but he said that it is a good project, that if we can continue, the new principal, maybe, we don't know how we will